Hello friends, it's Little Miss Coupons and it is Sunday, so it's CVS Sunday. I'm outside of CVS. I actually drove to the other store that I used to coupon at pretty regularly. I haven't been here in literally forever because it used to do this weird thing where like none of your extra bucks would print. So we're gonna test it out today and see if that problem's fixed. I can't imagine that it wouldn't be because most reason why people buy stuff at CVS is for the extra bucks, so I feel like it needs to be working. But I came over to this store because I don't have a huge haul planned for today, like at all, but I did want to check out the clearance and see if they have a few things in stock that my store just hasn't had, like the Glucerna treat bars. Those are buy 3 earn $10 in extra bucks, and we have $5 paper coupons for those. And I did find one box at my store last week and I got that and then 2 Ensure, and when I got to the register they were on clearance for like $1.83, so I ended up having to grab a 3rd Ensure and blah blah blah. So yeah, I want to see if they have that here. And I did notice on Ibotta there were 2 offers that popped up for CVS brand Allergy and CVS brand Allergy Eye, for $3 and $3.50 back. I'm not sure if we have anything on clearance or any type of deals for that right now, but I did want to check that out. And I also noticed that on 2 of my accounts I got a $5 off 2 sun or facial care CRT, which is weird. I never get good CRTs like that anymore on my account. So check your account, see if you have that. That would be a great CRT to use if it works for Neutrogena or Aveeno, and that'll stack with like a digital coupon if we still have that coupon, I think, for Neutrogena, like a 3 off 2 or something. So I don't know, we're just gonna go in, we're gonna wing it. I'm not grabbing a lot today, so PSA on that, but hopefully we can get some good stuff. But that's all I have to babble about. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. It's totally free. Smash the like button while you're at it. It really helps me out. Leave me a comment down below letting me know if you're new, where you're from, if you plan on going to CVS this week, and anything else that is going on with you. I love talking to you guys. Make sure your notification bell is turned on so you are notified when I post. Thank you so much for choosing to watch another video of mine. Let's get in here and grab some deals. So just a reminder that the Oreos are still on that deal. 2 for $9, buy 2, get $2 in extra bucks, so it makes them $3.50 a pack. And also included are the Oreo cake stirs, and the Oreo thins. And we also have the cereal bars and the Chex Mix bars, which I love, on sale for $1.99. We don't have any digital coupons, but we do have 75 cents back on Ibotta if you buy 2 of the cereal bars, and 75 cents back on Ibotta if you buy 2 of the Chex Mix. So 2 would be $3.98. You would get 75 cents back, so it would make them $3.23 or $1.61 each. So we have this going on that I didn't notice. It's earn $2 extra bucks when you spend $10 on any pet treats. I'm looking at these Blue Buffalo grillers. They're $12.49. If you wanted to grab these from CVS, you could. And we have a $15 Blue Buffalo rebate. It would make them like a $2.51 or a $4.51 moneymaker. But when I scan them on the app, it is not showing that extra bucks are attaching. So it might just be a $2.51 moneymaker. And this would be a better deal at Walmart. But if you're looking for something, if you want to turn extra bucks into cash or whatever you want to do, that would be a good deal to do. If you have an animal. I don't have an animal. I mean, my mom does and stuff, but I think I'm going to save this one for Walmart. All right, and then I was just walking by and noticed some clearance over here. So this Total Home laundry detergent is only $1.99, and I'm thinking I'm gonna grab it. 64 loads for $1.99. I don't care what brand it is, that's a good deal. They do have these ones over here on clearance, but they're only 30% off, so they're still $5.59. And then the smaller Gains, these are $3.79 and $4.74. No digital coupons for those, unfortunately, but keep an eye out in your store in case they have clearance on those. Okay, so then I was looking over here and I seen that this says $6.74, but when I scanned it, they're actually only $2.24. I was hoping they would be, I don't know if, like, we have a $4 off one digital. I'm wondering if I buy 2 if that would attach. But then I also over here seen these Magic Eraser Power Wipes. They say they're $3.59, but I scanned them, they're $1.19. So I'm gonna grab all of those because that's a great price for those. I also scanned these Airwick Pures. They are actually only $2.24. We don't have any coupons, but I just want to let you guys know, like, you should scan anything that's on clearance in your store because it might be much cheaper than it says. If you need any of the Bactine products, they're buy one, earn $5 an extra bucks. So mine are $10.29 or $10.79. It would make it just $5.29 or $5.79. Which is a pretty good price on that. Keep your eye on Ibotta because we used to get Ibotta rebates for those too. So this CVS brand allergy, it says it's $4.37. I'm gonna scan it at the red box, see if it's any cheaper. We have $3 back on Ibotta. It would make it just $1.37 at that price. So any of these CVS brand allergies, like this one for $5.79, qualifies for the $3 Ibotta rebate. We have a couple more down there for like $6.99. Let me show you. These would be just $3.99. So if you need any of that kind of stuff, make sure you check your Ibotta. Come to CVS, scan. I'm wondering what this probably would have been worked for it too, and it would make it just $1.99. That's a great price for allergy stuff. Another deal I really wanted to take advantage of today was the Dr. Scholl's insoles. They have the ones for $8.59. My store's all out. We do have a $3 paper coupon, makes them $5.59, and then you get $5 back for buying one. Makes it just 59 cents. I did show that in last week's CVS haul. So if you want to do that deal, that is a great deal, especially if you remembered to use a percentage off CRT so you could trigger a 10 off 70. I forgot to do that this week, so that's why I'm not doing a 10 off 70. I might do one later in the week. I don't know. We'll see. So there's some Nature's True stuff on clearance in my store. I'm eyeing up the melatonin. They're $6.24. I'm going to scan them at the red box yet again, see if they might be cheaper. There's a $2 hang tag. So like I said, we're going to go up. We're going to see if they're any cheaper. I might grab these because I do need melatonin at my house. So we'll see. If they're not, they would be $4.24. I don't see any other rebates for these, but I think that's still a pretty good deal. The Arnicare is 75% off. It's $3.49. We have $1 back on Ibotta. Makes it just $2.49. If that was something I needed, I would definitely pick it up, but I don't need it. I don't know anyone who does. Percogesic is also 75% off. It's only $2.07. The Excedrin head cares are all 75% off too. This one is 60 tablets for $3.44, and this one is the one that goes in your drink. Sorry guys, how many is in here? Because that one's also just $3.44. I don't know, but this is what it looks like. This is the barcode. I don't know if we have any rebates. I checked Ibotta, nothing popped up, but keep your eyes peeled for that. All right, so then I was looking over here. These Puresies, they're $2.62. You get 25 cents back on Ibotta. And then this little ZzzQuil liquid, it's only 10% off, but you have 25 cents back for that. And the same thing over here. But again, I'm gonna grab one of these. I'm gonna scan it at the red box. We're gonna see if it comes up any cheaper. These Unison Pains, they're $2.82, and there's $3 back on Ibotta, so it makes them both an 18-cent moneymaker. Again, I'm gonna scan them at the red box, see if they pop up any cheaper, but I think that's a great deal. The Playtex tampons, regular price $10.49, are 50% off at $5.24. I'm gonna scan that too, because if that's any cheaper, or we don't have any coupons, but if it's cheaper than that, I'll be grabbing it. The Pull-Ups New Leaf, a lot of them are 50% off, makes them $7.24. I was hoping that we would have a digital coupon. Of course we don't. And I don't have any rebates on Ibotta either. But if you need diapers, that is still a fantastic price for diapers. The girl ones are a little bit more expensive in my store, but all these ones that are 50% off, that's great. So I looked all over my store to see if they had the $9.99 Pedialyte drink mixes, because the Pedialytes are buy two, earn $10 in extra bucks. I didn't see them anywhere, so my cheapest ones are $12.79. But if you can find the drink powders that are $9.99, you would pay $19.98. We have a $2 and a $3 digital, so you get $5 off. You would pay $14.98 and get $10 in extra bucks back. It would make them just $4.98 for both. But again, I can't find them. I do have one on clearance. I'm gonna scan this and see, because we do have digital coupons, if it's any cheaper. I'll see. We'll see. I just found these Oral-B Click replacement heads. This is a toothbrush I actually use. They're on clearance for $1.47. These attach to a $5 off 3 digital. So I'm going to try to find one more thing so I can use the $5 digital for these. They even have the actual brush for 50% off at $9.74. Okay, I just found these on clearance for $4.29, and we have a $4 digital here, and these also attach to the $5 off 3. So I'm just gonna pick up a toothbrush for $4.69, right? And I'm gonna do these 3. So that's gonna total me $7.63. We'll get $5 off of 3, so it'll make it $2.63 for all 3 of these. But I'm still gonna pick up these toothpaste since we have a $4 digital. I'm gonna grab one on 2 separate accounts. It'll make them 29 cents each. Okay, so what I actually think I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna get both of these $4.29 each, right? And then one of these, that's $10.05. So hopefully the 5, 8, and the 4 will come off, so they'll be just $1.05 for those 3. And then I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab, I think, 2 of these, because these also attach to the $4 digital, and they're $5.15. So 5, 10. These 3 will be $11.77. We should get $9 off, and then it'll make them a cost of just $2.77 after the 5 off 3 and the 4 off 1 both attach. If you need the Polygrip, we do have a $1.50 off 1 Polygrip. You guys, I can't remember, will like digital coupons adjust down at CVS or no? Like, was it just the CVS coupons that does? Because this is only 65 cents, so that's like not enough to cover the digital coupon. So in your store, if it's like $1.70 or something, you would get $1.50 off. So just letting you guys know. So glitch deal for the hair color, right? L'Oreal is buy 2 earn $4 in extra bucks. If you grab 2 at $11.79, that would be $23.58. We have an $8 off 2 digital, and we have that same printable on coupons.com. I don't know if it's gonna scan, but if it does, you would get $16 off. That would bring you down to $7.58, earn back $4 in extra bucks, and make it $3.58 for 2 boxes. And we also have a $6 off 2 for the Clairol. So if you wanted to pick up 2 of those, I think they would end up being like $4.98 for 2 boxes after the glitch and then the extra bucks back. These are only 65 cents in my store. We do have a $2 off 1 that attached to these. Again, it's too cheap, I think, for the digital to come off. But if your store is priced a little higher, we do have a $2 digital that will attach. Raw sugar products are buy 1, get $3 in extra bucks. So any of the kids products that are $5.19, you can buy 1, you'll get $3 back. It'll make it just $2.19. Here's a deal you could do if you use the Native deodorant. They're $14.49. So you would pick up 2, that would be $28.98, right? But for buying 2, you'll get $5 in extra bucks back, and you'll get $10 back for buying 2 on Ibotta. So that would make 2 of them $13.98 or just $6.99 each, which is a really good deal for the Native products. So if you do use that brand, I would suggest grabbing them while we have the Ibotta rebate. Here's another deal if you want to try the Dove Whole Body. They're buy 1 get 150, buy 2 earn $3 in extra bucks. So it's $12.79 and $6.39. So it comes out to be $19.18. We have a $5 off 1 digital and a $4 off 1 digital. So you would get $9 off. You would pay $10.18, earn back $3 in extra bucks. It would make it $7.18 for 2 or $3.59 each. If you have the Dove Body Love products in your store and they're on clearance, we do have a $10 off 3 digital. I found these 3 on clearance. We have $9.44, $7.55, and $7.55. For me, that would be $24.84. You would get $10 off, so you would pay $14.84. It would make them $4.84 each, which is a pretty good price for that kind of stuff, in case you wanted to do something like that. We also have a bunch of hand sanitizers and stuff on clearance. I found a couple of, I think these ones, they're 8 ounces. Yeah, these are only 41 cents, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab those. And then we do have a bunch of these CVS brand ones for just 57 cents. So I just found these on clearance. They're $2.82, so 2 of them would be $5.64. I think this is valid. I'm not sure, but I have this. It doesn't expire till 4/20. I'm gonna try it. It would make them just 64 cents. All right, so then I'm gonna do this one deal on my one account. The Neutrogena products are earn $7 an extra bucks when you buy 2. Picking up one for $11.29 and then one for $9.79. That is gonna total me up to $20.58. I have a $5 off 2 facial care CRT that I randomly got. Then I have a 5 off of 20 Neutrogena CRT, and we have a $3 off 2 digital coupon. So I'm gonna pay $7.58 and earn back 7 in extra bucks. It's gonna make these two just 58 cents. I think I have those same CRTs on one other account, so I'm gonna do this one more time. All right, friends, I'm back home with this CVS haul. I did end up getting everything that I said I was gonna scan at the red box. I was like running out of time, so I was like, you know what? Even if they are those prices, still a great deal to me. So I was like, I'm just gonna work it out. So a couple of things. I know in the video I kept mentioning, like, I wasn't sure if coupons would attach at CVS, like digital coupons. I know like the CVS coupons will adjust down, and I obviously know how glitches work and stuff, but I just could not remember like if an item was less than the digital coupon, if you bought say 2 or 3 of them to make it total more than the digital coupon, if it would come off. So I tested it out with the first 2 Airwicks, because if you remember, these were like on clearance for like $2.24 or something like that. So I grabbed 2 of them, so that's like $4.48, and the $4 digital came off. So I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna go grab the rest and do it on a couple of accounts, because it makes 2 of them 24 cents each, which is great. So that was really exciting. And then my $5 off 2 paper coupon that I had for these big Niveas did work. So those ended up being like 64 cents. And then, the only other thing that happened was these were sitting in the wrong spot. So those were actually full price. So I ended up paying a little bit more than I wanted to for that. I actually paid like full price for toothpaste, which is really crappy. But I mean, I guess once you add it together, they were like $8.99 each. So that's that's like $19.50 for the 3, and then $9 came off, and then we got $6 back in extra bucks. So it actually worked out to be a pretty okay deal. I didn't realize that they weren't on clearance, so that's why I ended up getting the extra bucks back. So they actually worked out to still be an okay deal. But anyways, that's all I really wanted to mention about all of that. But so yeah, everything today I ended up spending out of pocket $23.35. Like after my extra bucks and stuff, $23.35 is what I put on my PayPal debit card for everything here. My cost was high. With the food, it was $55.06. But whenever I get like the Oreos and the Chex Mix, I take that out of my grocery budget. So I would have like bought that stuff grocery shopping at some point. So if we take away $17.98 for the cost of the 4 Oreos and the 2 Chex Mix, it makes everything here a cost of $37.08, which I think is still a fantastic deal for everything that I got. And I wasn't using any threshold coupons or anything like that today either. I mean, today was totally different for me at CVS. I have never done what I did today at CVS ever. So it was pretty fun to just go around the store, a new store, and see what I could work up for clearance stuff. So I'm going to go over the receipts with you really quick, and then we'll call it a day. Okay, so here's my first receipt. I threw a lot on this receipt. So we had the CVS allergy that I had found on clearance for $4.37. And then the Total Home Laundry that I found on clearance for $1.99. The raw sugar for $5.19. The Playtex were on clearance for like $5 and some change. The 2 Airwicks, I think they were $2.24 each. Then all the CVS hand sanitizers, they were like 41 cents or 57 cents each. And then the Nivea for men's were on clearance for $2.82 each. The melatonin was like $6 and some change. The Pure Z's, I think that was like $2
280 something. Then the Unisoms were $2.82. The Mr. Cleans were $1.19. So put all that there. We had a $5 coupon off of the Nivea, the $2 coupon off of the Nature's Truth, and then the 4-wick digital for the Airwick. I used 35 in extra bucks, and I paid out a subtotal of just $1.35. So we paid out $36.35. I only got back $3 in extra bucks. That was for the raw sugar. And then I did submit to Ibotta, and I got back $9.25. That was $3 for the CVS allergy, $6 for the Unisom, and then 25 cents for the Pure Z's. So it made my cost $24.35, which I think is fantastic for all the stuff that I grabbed on that receipt. Then I did this transaction. So we have the 2 Oreos, the Oral-B, the 2-count refill that was on clearance for like $1.47. Then the Pedialyte, I think that was on clearance for $7 something. Then the 2 Chex Mix, $1.99 each. The 2 Airwicks at $2.24. Then the 2 Crest Pro Health, they say $8.59 each. I think this was this the right one? Okay, this is where they rang up correctly. I want to say they were $5.15 each on clearance. And then the Neutrogena, $9.79 and $11.29. So our $4 Airwick Digital came off. The $2 for the Pedialyte came off. The $3 for Neutrogena. Then we have our Creston Oral-B Glitch. So the $5 and $4. So it was a 5 off 3 and a 4 off 1. Then I have that $5 off 2 Sun or Facial Care CRT. And then the 5 off 20 CRT for the Neutrogena. I used $25 in extra bucks, and I just threw on a 20% because I was like, I'm probably not coming back. That took 13 cents off. So I paid a subtotal of $5.07, and I ended up getting back $7 for the Neutrogena and $2 for the Oreos. So we got back $9 in extra bucks, and then I submitted to Ibotta for 75 cents back on the Chex Mix. Made that receipt a cost of $20.32. But again, I paid mostly in extra bucks, which was awesome to only pay $5 out of pocket. Like here, I only paid $1.35 out of pocket. That's just great. So then over here, you can see just the Airwick on the receipt. So 2 of them, $2.24 each. We used the $4 coupon and then 22 cents in extra bucks. So I just paid out 26 cents for that. Made them to just 48 cents. And then on this receipt, we have 2 more Oreos and then the Oral-B and the Crest. And I think this is the one where I didn't realize that these were not on clearance until I was scanning them at the self-checkout. And I was going to wait and have him come over and take them off. But he was taking forever with the customer, and I didn't feel like waiting. And I was like, you know what? Whatever. I'm just going to get them anyways. I might return them. I don't know. Probably not. Still worked out to be an okay deal. So we have the Glitch, the $5 and the $4 for the Crest and Oral-B. And then I used $6 in extra, or $6.65 in extra bucks. So I paid $12.80. So we paid out, I didn't add in that 65 cents. I'm sorry, you guys. We paid out $18.80. We ended up getting back $4 for the Crest, for buying 2 Crest, and then $2 for the Oreos. So it made that a cost of $12.80 for all 5 of those products, which I think is still a really good deal. And then this was my last receipt. I just did the Neutrogena deal again. And I did this on an account that I haven't used in a while because I seen that it had the 5 off 2 facial again. So this worked out really well. I had 2 $3 digitals come off for Neutrogena instead of just 1. And then that 5 off of 2 for the facial care. And then a 5 off 20 Neutrogena CRT. I used 24 cents in extra bucks because that's all I had on that account, and I threw on 2 20% offs. They both ended up taking off almost like, or about $1. So my subtotal was $3.87, and I earned back $7 for buying 2 and a 20% off. So that made that a $2.89 moneymaker. So like I said, you guys, today at CVS was totally different from normal for me. Normally, I'm going in there and I'm just rolling my extra bucks and doing the cheapest deals to get the most money back and all of that. And I did everything I wanted to do last week, and there wasn't many changes, I feel like, for this week. So I was like, I'm going to go into the store and check out what they got in clearance. And I'm super happy with the result. I mean, I did do obviously the crust deal, I did the raw sugar deal, and the Neutrogena deal. Everything else was either food deals or clearance. So I hope you guys keep your eyes peeled for some of the things that I showed you. Your stores might have it, you know, maybe not as cheap, maybe cheaper for some things. You never know. Keep your eyes peeled because you can get some really good stuff. So like I said, I spent $23.35 out of pocket. My cost with the food was $55.06, but without the food, it was $37.08, which I think is fantastic for everything I got today. It was fun doing this today, and I think I will be doing this more often. So with that being said, that's all I have for you. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. It's totally free. Smash the like button while you're at it. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you're new, where you're from, and if you plan on going to CVS this week. Also, let me know if you've caught or gotten any really good clearance finds lately. Make sure your notification bell is turned on so you're notified when I post. And thank you guys so much for choosing to watch another video of mine. I will see you in the next one. Bye!